afternoon, everybody. My name is Janet Fabugay. I am the chair for the Asian Heritage ERG. I would like to thank all of you for coming live stream and in person to celebrate Diwali and Filipino American Heritage Month. The two cultural events took place or has taken place in October yearly, but due to a lot of conferences and a lot of our members and employees that were not available, we have moved it to today's date, but it doesn't take away the celebration. So I want to thank each and every one of you that have helped organize this event. I'd like to thank all my volunteers, my coworkers, my ERG members, and the employee members who will be performing. One thing that I would like to say and recognize is that all our performers today are HMH employees. So a round of applause to all of them. I can't wait to listen and watch the performers. So I'll start off with introducing Miss Jennifer. She is our chaplain, and if she can just open up a prayer for us. Thank you.
I don't think it's ever the wrong time to celebrate light in the midst of darkness, so let us start.
Gracious One, we give you thanks for this day, for this time to be together to celebrate your abiding presence even when it feels like the night is long. God, we ask especially today that you would pour out your Spirit upon us. Let us feel you near as we celebrate our colleagues from the Filipino tradition, as we celebrate with all of those who are celebrating Diwali, and as we simply celebrate the gift of your creation in one another. God, we ask that you would bless our time together and let us experience this day with joy. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. So just a simple reminder, there's food at the back. There's Filipino food and Indian food as well. So please feel free to go up there and get your food. I'm going to start off with just a simple few words about Diwali and Filipino Heritage Month. So as you know, Diwali is known as the Festival of Lights. It is a major Hindu festival celebrated by millions of people worldwide. It marks the victory of light over darkness and good over evil. Diwali honors the return of Lord Rama to his kingdom after defeating the demons in King Ravana, as described in the ancient epic Ramayana. The tradition of lighting diyas, oil lamps, to brighten up the home feels so symbolic, like a reminder to keep positivity and hope alive no matter what. It is also a time for delicious sweets, exchanging thoughtful gifts, and reconnecting with loved ones. Diwali has significance in other religions as well, including Sikh, Jains, and Buddhist, with each tradition adding its own unique cultural practices to the celebration. Every Diwali is a chance to celebrate life and love in a meaningful way. Filipino Heritage Month is Filipino American History Month as well, celebrated every October. It is a special time to recognize the rich history, culture, and contributions of Filipino Americans. It's a celebration that highlights the resilience, achievements, and diverse experiences of a community that has been part of American life for centuries. The month commemorates the first documented arrivals of Filipinos in the U.S. on October 18, 1857 in California, making the start of a long and vibrant history of migration struggles and success. For many Filipino Americans, it's a moment to reflect on their roots, honor their heritage, and share their stories with the wider community, from contributions in the arts and entertainment to healthcare, business, and activism. Filipino Americans have shaped and continue to shape the U.S. in meaningful ways. It's also a time to celebrate family traditions, food, music, and cultural pride, while acknowledging the ongoing journey of building identity and community. Filipino American History Month isn't just about looking back, it's about celebrating a living, breathing culture that is ever evolving and making its mark today. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I would like to introduce John Clemente. He is going to be our MC today. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Thank you all for coming. My name is John Clemente. John. And nurse manager over in radiology and the co-chair of ERG, Asian Heritage ERG. So our first performer is the Director of Quality and Patient Safety at HMH. Sayali has been here with HMH for 13 years. 11 years, I'm sorry. She will be dancing the Lehira from India. It showcases the footwork and turns done in Kathak. Sayali is currently with Ekta Opat in Houston. Let's all welcome Sayali. Thank you, Sayali. Our next performer will be rendering a song for us, some Filipino song. We have Kasama Ka Tumanda, Kasama Kang Tumanda, which means grow old with you, and then can't help falling in love. Let's call on Ms. Laverne Mendoza, a dialysis nurse for 15 years, 12 years here with us at HMH. Laverne loves singing, reading, and being with her family. And Gary Hart Bunak, a dialysis technician, has been with HMH for 1 year and 2 months. Gary also loves music, fishing, and sports. Let's all welcome Gary and Laverne.
take my whole life too. Falling in love with you. Falling in love with you.
Thank you, Laverne and Gary, for that wonderful song. Growing old with you and falling in love. Wow. So the next performer has been with HMH for 28 years. Her name is Maricar Laranang, Clinical Outcome Specialist with the Quality Operations. So Maricar will be performing a dance named Silayan. The song Silayan is sung by one of the Filipinos' well-known singer, Kuli Desma. In her music video, the dancers accompany her with beautiful hula gesture to tell the story. This song was originally written in 1939 by Miguel Velarde, the same composer of the over-popular Dahil Sa'yo. Lahat ng Araw, more popularly known as Silayan, for its opening word, was written about shining a light and giving hope. Let's watch as Maricar tells the story of Silayan with the beautiful hula gestures. Hula dance is performed from the tropical rhythms. Let's all welcome Maricar. Thank you, Maricar, for that. Hello, Kuya, or whatever. Okay, thank you. I guess we should be doing that too, huh? The next performer is Anuja Mitao. Oh, I'm sorry. I went fast. So the next will be a Filipino. We actually invited her to be here today, but unfortunately, she will not be able to make it because, her husband got hospitalized. She was invited to talk about Philippines and the impact of Filipinos in the United States, community. But instead, she sent us, her speech or transcript of what her message. And I have with me Janet to read her message to all of us. Thank you.
All right, on behalf of UFI, our guest speaker, like John said, unfortunately she couldn't make it. I'm gonna go ahead and read her speech of the impact that the Filipinos and UFI has made in this country. And so this is about the Philippines and the impact of Filipinos in Houston and suburbs. This is to coincide with, of course, the Filipino Heritage History Month. So we'll start with magandang hapon sa inyong lahat, or in English, good afternoon to all of you. I'm speaking on behalf of Euphenia Sudario Chua. She is originally from Degamati, Leyte, Philippines. Her family is currently living in Pearland, Texas. She studied nursing in the Philippines, graduated nursing in 1964, and came to the U.S. in September of 1965 under the Nursing Exchange Program. She practiced nursing then at Pasay General Hospital at Pasay, New Jersey, and her contract expired in '67. She went back to the Philippines, got married in June of 1968. She came back to the Philippines with her husband in February of 1971, landed in Orange, Texas, where her sister and her family currently live. She practiced nursing in St. Elizabeth Hospital, Beaumont, Texas from 1971 to 1974. She moved to Houston, Texas in May of 1974. Took more subjects in nursing at UT School of Nursing while working at UTMDACC. She worked from May 1974 through January 1999 and worked for 25 years and 8 months. She was a manager to the GIN Neuro Rehab Services. She also won the Brown Foundation Award for Outstanding Clinical Nurse Oncologist on May 1982. The rest is history. She was invited to talk about the Philippines and how Filipinos impacted the presence in this beautiful land of America, the land of the free and home of the brave. So we're now going to share as to why Filipino American History Month is celebrated annually in October. As stated before, this is commemorating the arrival of the first Filipino in Morro Bay, California in 1587. It's about 437 years ago. Through years of campaigning and advocacy, the Phil American National Historical Society established in Phil Amer History Month in 1992. So in 2009, Congress recognized the month of October officially as Filipino American History Month in the U.S. So why are we celebrating? It's about diversity. Our unique culture continues to make an imprint in U.S. as well as the American culture. The Philippines is officially a Republic of the Philippines, not Philippine Islands. It's an archipelago country in Southeast Asia. It consists of 7,641 islands divided from north to south, 3 big islands known as Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. These 7,641 islands include small inlets. We have 170 languages, and due to its large number, the government selected Tagalog and English as the official language. It is common knowledge, if you do not understand the dialect, speak in English. It's usually the easiest interaction between locals and tourists. Our mode of transportation is the jeepneys. We only have two seasons, the dry season and wet season. We have several typhoons every year. Manila is the capital of the Philippines. We are rich in resources, for example, minerals such as copper, limestone, marble, timber. Our beaches are pristine. Main tourist spots are Manila, where Malacanang Palace is and where the president resides. Boracay Beach in Boracay Island, Cebu, a fast-growing cosmopolitan city, Puerto Princesa in Palawan, where the underground river is, El Nido in Palawan, famous for the hidden lagoon, Palo Leyte, where the famous U.S. General of the U.S. Army, General Douglas MacArthur, landed during World War II, plus his famous phrase, "I shall return." His statue and other soldiers, plus Carlos Romulo, RP's section of state stands, Philippines, is 81% Catholics. Houston, Texas is an advantage to the Philippine consulate being stationed here. We also have the Philippine Community Center. The hub of the Filipino community was inaugurated in September 2018. So I'm not going to go through about the Filipinos and how we impacted the American community. The majority of Filipinos that immigrated in the U.S. are professional nurses. Other professionals are doctors, engineers, CPAs, PTs, and teachers. Why are we preferred to come and practice? It is because of our Americanized education. We are fluent in English, we speak the correct English. The only Filipinos need to know our slang words. For example, I recruited nurses from the Philippines for MDACC, which is MD Anderson. One of their classes during their orientation are slang words and their meaning. Example, men going to use the bathroom will say, "I'm going to have a leak." In the middle of the class, one of the nurses raised her hand and said, "Excuse me, ma'am, I have to take a leak." Capable in working a diverse team, because we speak English, we are comfortable in mingling with others of diverse culture. Show respect to elders, teachers, and will not talk back. We are usually timid, naive, especially new to the U.S. Resourceful. During training in the Philippines, tools are few to use for patients, versus here in the U.S., we all boil our steel needles, autoclave our syringes. Filipinos are compassionate and caring. As nurses, we are more compassionate to our patients who are going through healthcare challenges, patients as well. Filipinos are resilient. We normally do not call in sick often. We try to recover fast and go to work ASAP. We are innately honest. We speak the truth. Currently, we have lots of Filipino nurses who are holding high positions in nursing, especially those attaining doctoral degrees. They are dean in universities, associate professors, scientists, and hold seats in WHO. Politically, there was a Filipino mayor in Hawaii years back. Filipino doctors practicing in various specialties, neurologists, pulmonologists, and surgeons. Filipinos leave the country mainly for financial reasons. It was an issue years back regarding brain drain. With this issue, the government was forced to increase the salaries of the local Filipinos. However, it was not competitive enough to compare to the salaries in the US, UK, or Canada. We are proud Filipinos who, for the longing of family traditions, for example, during Christmas, Easter, Fiesta, we strive to celebrate these events here in the US. We never forget to send money to help our brothers and sisters, cousins, finance their studies, and help the family build a better lifestyle. Lastly, our Filipino heritage continues to flourish here in the US. Our presence has impacted greatly in America. Proud to be a Filipino. Thank you very much. Salamat.
Thank you for that inspiring message from UP Chua. So I actually work with UP Chua in a nonprofit organization. You know, she's been one of the founders of the nonprofit organization that I volunteer. We call it Summer Lipites. We belong to one of those islands, you know, together. The next presentation will be a dance presentation. It's a dance, right? Okay. From Anuja Mittal. Anuja Mittal is an operations project analyst with infection control and has been with HMH for 12 years. She will be dancing a semi-classical dance from India known as Orapia. Orapia Aya Kahasayay Hasla Ray. I can't say it straight, so I'm sorry. So let's all welcome Miss Anuja Mittal. Thank you, Anuja. You've noticed that the movements, you know, the Indian movements of the hands, this actually are telling us some story. I just don't know what the story is about. But these movements that they perform is actually telling us some stories. Okay, probably we can ask Anuja what's the story about. Okay, thank you very much. The next one is another song from another Filipino. Filipino loves to sing, and they love to do karaoke. If you go to their houses, you know, our houses, that includes me, we have some karaoke, you know, we love to sing. So the next one is from Kim De Los Santos, a dialysis nurse for 14 years, been with HMH for 1 year. Kim is a natural-born performer, and she is going to sing Torele, accompanied by Gary Bunak. And so welcome, Kim De Los Santos.
Hello? If you know the song, can you sing along with me? It's a Tagalog song. Sandali na lang, maaari bang pagbigyan? Aalis na lang, maaari bang hawakan ng iyong mga kamay? Sana ay maabot ng langit ang iyong mga ngiti. Sana ay masilip. Huwag kang mag-alala. Di ko ipipilit sa'yo. Kahit nang lilipad ang isip ko'y turete sa'yo. Ilang gabi pa nga lang nang tayo'y pinagtagpo na parang may tumulak na lalamig, nanginginig na ako. Akala ko nung una may bukas ang ganito. Mabuti pang umiwas, pero salamat na rin at nagtagpo. Turete, turete, turete ako. Turete, turete, turete sa'yo. Huwag kang mag-alala, di ko ipipilit sa'yo. Kahit nang lipad ang isip ko'y turete sa'yo. Turete, turete, turete ako. Turete, turete, turete sa'yo. Thank you. For my next song, I'll do something in English so everyone can understand. And if you guys, I know you guys know this song, so please sing along. You with the sad eyes, don't be discouraged, though I realize it's hard to take courage in a world full of people. You can lose sight of it all. The darkness inside makes you feel so small. And I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful, like a rainbow. Show me a smile. Don't be unhappy, I can't remember when I last saw you laughing. If this world makes you crazy and you've taken all you can, then just call me up, 'cause you know I'll be there. And I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. True colors are beautiful, like a rainbow. If this world makes you crazy and you've taken all you can, then just call me up, 'cause you know I'll be there. And I see your true colors shining through. And I see your true colors, and that's why I love you. So don't be afraid to let them show your true colors. true colors are beautiful, like a rainbow. Thank you.
Thank you, Kim and Gary. So, torete. What is torete? Torete means head over heels, crazy in love. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm crazy in love with you. The next one is the last performer who's going to give us another dance. Let's all welcome Mary Carr.
En wel, verder small en dan go beat. Small en dan go beat. I saw you in my dream. We were walking hand in hand on a white sandy beach of Hawaii. We were playing in the sun. We were having so much fun on a white sandy beach of Hawaii. Sound of the ocean soothes my restless soul. Sound of the ocean rocks me all night long. Those hot, long summer days, lying there in the sun on a white sandy beach of Hawaii. Sound of the ocean soothes my restless soul. Sound of the ocean rocks me all night long. Oh, last night in my dream, I saw your face again. We were there in the sun on a white sandy beach of Hawaii. On a white sandy beach of Hawaii. On a white sandy beach of
Thank you, Marikar, and all those and all those who performed today. And thank you all for coming. let me call again Miss Janet for her closing remarks.
Thank you, everybody, for coming to celebrate Diwali and Filipino Heritage Month with us. I want to thank all the performers who I am so proud to say, my fellow employees. Thank you so much. You guys are just wonderful. You know, we tend to forget because we're so busy with work and don't realize that we have so many talents inside this institution, in this organization. So, you know, feel free to join any of the ERGs. We have a flyer over there for the Asian ERG with barcodes. Please let your friends know, your colleagues, your everyone, and remember, you know, throughout the year we celebrate. We may not say, but we celebrate within our own culture, whatever events there may be. We celebrate it with our families and with our closest friends. So just always remember to be kind to people, you know, learn other cultures, learn other ethnic backgrounds out there. I'll tell you, I was born in the Philippines, but was not really exposed to the culture because I grew up in Canada. And it wasn't until I got older that I was a little bit more curious, especially when I became a nurse. And you know, as you know, there are many Filipino nurses in the healthcare field, and they would all talk in the Tagalog or their dialect, and I felt left out. So I started researching and reading and learning a little bit of the dialect, and then, of course, when I heard about the Asian ERG, I was a lot more enthusiastic about learning the culture as well as the rest of the other Asian countries. So I want to thank each and every one. I want to recognize MJ for always supporting the Asian ERG throughout our events, all through the year. And once again, I do want to highlight and thank you, Sayali, who performed fantastic. She's my director, actually, and she took the time to come and celebrate with us. Anuja, Laverne, Kim, Marikar, Gary, thank you so much. And did I miss anyone else? The performers, I think that was it, right? But I also want to thank John, who is our MC and Vice Chair of the Asian ERG. For all the volunteers, thank you so very, very much. This would not have happened without you. Thank you.